And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Wildcats Media Sports Podcast. I'm the Professor Al Quartermont, joined with my cast of characters who are, you can see, already chomping at the bit, ready to go. Adán is smiling on the other side of the glass. Danny just has a smirk on his face, so who knows what's going on over there.
It was my chair.
Oh, your chair.
Just my chair squeaking. I leaned back and it made noise. That's all I was to it.
Adán's selling the intro. That's what he's doing.
Okay. So, all right, let me introduce all of our team here today. The one and only Danny Cobb.
What's up, guys?
I like the necklace, man. Where'd you get that?
Sheen.
Sheen?
Yeah.
Is that a store?
It's like a how do I explain it?
It's like Chinese eBay.
It's a yeah.
Oh, okay. Kind of like, is it Temu?
Yeah. It's like Temu for clothes.
But it's better.
You wouldn't have to be very rich and have a kind of moody son, would you?
I don't know.
No.
What's that reference to?
It was a Batman joke because his mom was wearing pearls.
Oh, wow. Dude, that's really deep in the rabbit hole there. That's deep in the rabbit hole there.
You don't see a lot of guys wearing pearls, but it actually looks good on you.
Yeah,
thanks, man.
I
try to be different.
Is that kind of like a new style or what?
Yeah, I guess.
So if I show up wearing that, people won't look at me weird? Or
No, you got it.
No, you'll get respect.
If I can wear it, you can wear it.
All right. So no one wears swag quite like I do. So
facts. We got to drip you out, Mr. Al.
That's it. You got to have that drip.
And if people ask, it's not a necklace. It's a chain.
Oh,
No,
chain.
it's pearls.
Well, this is not a chain.
It's a
I do have
necklace.
chains on.
Yeah.
No, it's a necklace.
My chains are gone, but that's another story.
Oh. Wait, no, that's a good thing. Amen. Hallelujah.
Adán Wright is with us as well.
Yeah.
Always seated next to Danny to try to keep him in line.
Doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
What do I need to be in line for?
Seth Bynog is here, the one and only.
What up?
And we have Brennan Maye-Jordan next to him.
Yo.
Brennan doing all right today. And then on the side of the glass with me, you heard his voice already, Caleb Cole, who, do you use Temu?
No, I don't use Temu. Okay. I don't like my information being stolen.
That's why I didn't use Temu. I used Sheen.
Sheen.
It's right. Not much different.
What about,
yes, it is.
Wasn't there another, was it like Alibaba or something that was like a Chinese site?
I think, yeah.
You could buy like, sports jerseys for $20.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of place. I knew a guy that did that.
Did he get good jerseys from it though?
He did. Yeah.
I might have to check it out.
Yeah. That was a few years ago. I don't know if it's still a thing or not.
Yeah.
Man, I can only do Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah, same though.
And today's Prime Day, I think, right?
Yeah, they got deals from today and tomorrow, I think.
Oh, okay.
Man, I don't get paid till Thursday. Dang it.
Man.
Man, I don't get paid till next week, so.
Oh man.
You got it easier
so
than
you
I
guys
do.
are a day late and a dollar short.
I know. It's so upsetting.
It's the college life. But one day you'll have graduated from here and you'll have lucrative, high-paying jobs in media.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's so funny, Caleb? What's funny about lucrative, high-paying jobs?
What?
What's so funny about lucrative, high-paying jobs?
Let's just say I picked this job because I love it, not for the pay.
That's right.
Nice.
That's right. He's already got the right spirit about it. So. You too can work in small market television. So, all right. Well, we look forward to getting things underway here now. We always start off looking at our LCU sports team. Another very tough loss for the Wildcats football team. They dropped a 48-40 score to Oklahoma Panhandle State University on Saturday. That was the Wildcats' first loss at home after a 14-game winning streak. So you have to go back to 2021, the last time the Wildcats lost at home. Leaves them now with a 1-4 record on the season. Brennan, what's kind of the spirit right now around the team after that latest loss?
Before the game, a lot of people was talking about the streak and everything. Then after we lost, they kind of realized like that shouldn't have been the main focus. Like thinking about a streak, 14, it just should be just one game, just like every other game. And when it came to the game, like offensive wise, we like the last 2-3 games we done scored 40+ points a game.
Yeah.
We just got to get everything in the right phases. Like we got to limit turnovers because we had about 3-4 turnovers just in that game, and they only had I think 1 or 2, maybe probably just 1. And we just got to limit penalties. So we just got to just shake off the jitters, and we just got to get more discipline.
Now, Coach McLaughlin said that you guys last week, when you lost on the road at Wayland, didn't play very complimentary football, and it seemed like that was maybe again the case this week. What he meant by that was the defense wasn't really picking up the offense. Special teams, had an issue or two. I felt like the play that maybe kind of turned the game around was when they had that 96-yard kickoff return right after you had taken the lead, and then they get that kickoff return, they tie the game, and then after that, they ended up going up by 14 points, and they had another big long run. So that was a key play.
Yes, what we have to do is when we're on offense, defense just need to pick the offense up. And defense, when they're on the field, offense need to do the same. And when it comes to special teams, everybody just need to have a good energy around everything.
Yeah, I could tell the tone of the whole crowd changed.
Yeah, it did.
And Seth was going nuts next to me.
Yeah, that was tough. As you said, you guys scored 40 points, and normally that's going to be the kind of game that you're going to win, but not this time. So give Oklahoma Panhandle a lot of credit. They're a very good football team. Some of the numbers for the Wildcats, a big game out of Tavion Cunningham, who was kind of pressed into a little more duty with Dalen Cunningham being out of the game. So Tavion ended up with 151 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns, and Dalen Charles had 140 yards and 3 touchdowns. So you would think if your running backs get nearly 300 yards and 5 touchdowns, you're going to probably win most of those games. Mm-hmm. But you mentioned the turnovers, 3 interceptions I thought were really also kind of a key in the game too.
Yes.
So something you got to work on, which, River, this is really only his 5th game where he's been the starter, so there are going to be some growing pains. Sometimes he makes incredible plays, and then those turnovers, you just got to limit them.
Yeah, this because everything else, like he makes the right reads and everything. It just come down to just one little mistake that kind of throws it off. That's all.
Sure. So, all right. So next up for you guys will be a game at North American University on Saturday at 3:00. What are you hearing about North American's team?
North American, they coming off I think back-to-back losses, so I know they're hungry for a win just like we are. So we just got to come in, play hard, and we just got to want it more than them because that's what we haven't been doing. We got to have it we got to want more than the other team.
Sure, and this is kind of getting to that point of year now where they're all must wins from this point on. So
it's just do or die now. That's all.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, good luck on Saturday. What, Caleb?
Why did they name themselves after the entire continent?
Caleb likes to ask these questions that no one really ever has the answer to.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
They are North American.
They are in North America.
Yeah, they're in North America, but they picked the whole continent.
I feel like that's a Texas thing, because they're in Stafford, Texas.
I think it is. It's
America.
Yeah, all of Texas is North America. And North America is Texas.
Yeah. I guess maybe they get students from Canada and Mexico too, but Mexico's Central America.
Well, depends on who you ask.
But it's still labeled on a map as North America.
Everything's bigger in Texas, man.
No.
If anyone has an answer, you can email us wildcatsmedia@gmail.com.
Shameless plug.
And I'll maybe do some research on that for next time. So trust me, I had Caleb in my law and ethics class, and he was asking all these existential questions about media law that I just couldn't answer many times. A lot of what if this happened scenario, but what if this happened? Man. So
makes you want to do more research.
It makes you want to do a lot more research.
Be better. Makes us want to be better.
Yes. Speaking of research, we might have to start researching when the last time was. We had both Wildcats soccer programs off to a 4-0-1 start. So, Adán, you're the soccer aficionado here. Tell us about the Wildcats last week.
The Wildcats last week were just phenomenal. I think men's soccer specifically did a great job at controlling their games. It was a 1-0 finish for both of them, and both of them being in penalties. So not the offensive prowess that you expect from this team in a lot of cases. But what they did do well is control the game and keep the ball, keep the tempo, keep control of it, and that'll win you a game over maybe having players who can go score you the flashy goals. If you can score the flashy goals but get the goals scored on you, then you won't win. I mean, as they say, defense wins championships. And winning these 2 games, 2 good games. And if you're a player here, you just say, we'll take the points, we'll take the win, and we'll move on. And they'll move on to their next games, which are this week, Texas A&M Texarkana and LSU Shreveport. The one's on Thursday, Texarkana, and then LSUS on Saturday. I'll be at the Saturday one. And then women's soccer, a bit different. They had a rough start for their standards to open it up, but I think it really took some buying in to the new coach Harrison Hughes, his ideas, what he wants to do, and once they've bought in, they've been kind of firing on all cylinders here. It was a dominant performance from the girls, both games, 4-0 over Jarvis Christian, Valeria putting up a great game, as well as Emma Monet scoring 4 goals in the next game, Anna having an assist. I think that kind of buying into what the coach wants to do is super important, and I think that it's only going to be up from there, and that's why we'll see again this week where they play also Texarkana and LSUS.
Should be fun. Games Thursday will be at 5 and 7:30. On Saturday they'll be at 1 and 3:30. So get out and support your Wildcats soccer team. I know a lot of students won't be on campus maybe this weekend because we have fall break starting on Thursday. Actually, it'll probably start tomorrow afternoon for most people. So
For some people, it's actually tomorrow morning.
that's true. Of course, I'm that professor that's giving a midterm exam tomorrow afternoon. So
He is.
yeah,
Wait, actually?
Yes.
yeah.
We have a midterm tomorrow?
Not in this class.
No.
You're not in
Oh.
the class that it's.
I was about to say.
I'm in the class.
I was about to
Is
say.
it
I don't know that-
modern communications?
It's the intro to mass communication.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not gonna be bad though.
No,
That's not
I
bad.
gave you a study guide.
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't take that class yet?
He
No, I
didn't.
took
He
the other
couldn't last
class.
year because he had an honors class.
Oh, okay.
So
I took
I got you.
other intro class.
You've got nothing to worry about.
No, I'm not worried.
all right, well that's good. And the volleyball team, kind of a tough weekend again. They went down to New Orleans to play Xavier. They were down there the week before for a tournament, and they lost to Xavier in both matches. 3-1 Friday, 3-0 Saturday. So now they're 4-2 in conference play. Another tough road trip this week. They'll be in San Antonio taking on Our Lady of the Lake University, which has been traditionally one of the better teams. So hopefully they can shake it back and bounce back. So hopefully. Oh, who's going to tell us about the esports team?
Yeah.
That sounded like a Beavis and Butthead noise.
It wasn't a good one. That's all I'm gonna say. It was not a good one.
He's like,
Because we just, I don't know, we're off to a very rough start for both games. And on paper this year, especially because, we didn't have Siege. We had Overwatch last year. On paper, our Overwatch team is better. We're just not playing like we should. We're having trouble playing into the meta. We're trying to play off meta, and it's doing nothing but hurting us.
Yeah, because the teams we're playing against are going to play what's best, and even though we may not be comfortable with what's best, we need to get comfortable. Is one of those things, and it's going to take a hard work. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to take hard work. And the thing is, we're definitely better now than we were last year. I think Danny and I especially have improved this past break, but because we've improved, we're pushed in a higher league. They're putting us with players who are better, and when we're playing against players who are better, you can't afford to just, not play what's best because they're going to beat you at what's best.
gotcha.
And it's just kind of it hurts to lose, not win a game at all after making playoffs last year, first year doing esports. Honestly, I think we have to win out the rest of the Overwatch games to make playoffs. So hopefully we can get that done. We just need to practice more. And then for Siege, there's a lot of hope for Siege because our team is definitely good and I'm getting better day by day. I just switched to PC, and Siege is one of those games that's a little harder when you switch. But I'm getting used to it. I've passed my peak rank that I've hit on console, so I'm getting better, team's getting better, we're all practicing together, and there's hope for Siege.
And to contextualize that, it's said that console ranking is much lower Like the top ranked player on console is low ranked on mouse and keyboard, and I mean him passing his peak rank, which means he's much better than he was on console.
Oh,
But there's a lot of hope with the Siege team. They're only down one game. There's only been one game this season, so they're definitely willing to bounce. There's going to be some bouncing back. They played a lot of teams that they've played in the preseason tournament, which they won. Yeah. So I think that there's going to be a lot of hope there.
Yeah, this team that we play Wednesday, we beat in the preseason tournament. So there's a lot of hope for us to win.
College?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, keep at it.
We will.
Yeah. Better days ahead.
Yes.
Of course.
All right, let's take a look at the college football situation. The LSU Tigers will be hosting Ole Miss Saturday at 6:30. Ole Miss comes in ranked 9th in the country, LSU 13th. This will be a big game. A lot of people will be watching, I'm sure. How do you guys feel about the Tigers' chances?
I'm excited to see them play. I mean, I think it's one of those things where if defense steps it up, we can win because the offense is always going to be fired up and be scoring. It's just up to the defense. Even though we're missing 3 key players on defense, I think as long as we just get in there and apply pressure, then we can win the game.
Yeah, because with LSU and Ole Miss, they both don't really have a dominant defense like they used to anymore, or really anybody in SEC really now.
Yeah.
So it's definitely going to be a shootout. So it just depends on who have the ball, whoever scored the most points, honestly.
It should be a fun one. Ohio State will be playing at Oregon. That's number 2 at number 3. Oregon now part of the Big Ten, so this will be a really intriguing matchup. And as much as I don't like the conference realignments, it is making a lot of even more meaningful games with some of these conferences being awfully deep right now.
Yeah. I didn't. Yeah, they did.
I kind of forgot that Oregon was in Big Ten till they played somebody last week that was in Big Ten and started the conference play.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, they are in Big Ten. It's not even no Pac-12 or Pac-2 anymore.
And then you have like the ACC is Miami. Who did Miami beat? Cal.
Cal.
Week?
Yeah, and they had like
ACC now.
It was like 10-30 something, right? And they came all the way back.
It was like at 12 at night when that game was playing.
And I saw where Miami, their equipment truck drove all the way from Miami to Berkeley.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
That's wild.
That's insane. That's more than the old Madden Cruiser when John Madden used to drive because he was afraid of flying. So it was a crazy weekend last week for the top 10 teams. You had 4 pretty significant upsets, none bigger than Vanderbilt over Alabama, 40-35. Brennan's smiling there because his Crimson Tide did not roll.
They
got rolled.
I don't know what happened there. I think they came in thinking it was going to be an easy game, and Vanderbilt showed us. So we're just going to have to lock back in.
I tell you, for Vanderbilt, that's as big a win as they've had in a very, very, very long time.
Yeah, you saw what it meant to the fans.
Yeah,
like,
that was their Super Bowl.
I saw a picture after the game. Some dude decided to climb on one of the goalposts.
Yeah, then they tore the goalpost down.
Oh wait, they tore it down. I didn't see that.
So okay, this is what they tore the goalpost down. They took it out of the stadium, carried it down the streets of, I don't remember.
Broadway Street.
Broadway Street in Nashville.
This has been done before.
But they carried it down the streets, the whole goalpost, just like, I don't know, a lot of people, 300 people it looked like. And then they took it down to the river and just chucked it into the river. Okay. The whole goalpost. Like, that's their Super Bowl.
That's crazy.
I guess this is what happened when you beat Bama, because when we beat Georgia, we just act like we've been there before. So.
Oh, of course. That's big school wins games, but
I like that. Missouri came in kind of riding high, but Texas A&M pounded them 41-10. Tennessee was riding high. They got upset by Arkansas 19-14. And in the Big Ten, Washington, that new Big Ten team, beat Michigan 27-17. So the fact that they've expanded the college football playoffs to 12 teams this year is probably good timing, because it doesn't seem like any teams are going to come out unscathed this year in terms of wins and losses.
Yeah.
I don't really see just a dominant team that no one could beat. Everybody looks beatable, so it's going to be very competitive.
Yeah, that'll make for some fun playoff games come December. So should be a lot of fun. All right, time for us to switch to the National Football League. Our Week 5 games that we picked last week, we did not have a great week collectively, fellas.
No, we did not.
4 of our guys were 7-7, and 2 of us were 8-6. The 2 of us were me and Seth. Everyone else was 7-7.
You went big, and you like that
I
was
did.
the thought process of last week.
My big upset picks were Atlanta over Tampa. I was the only one that picked the Falcons, and the monster game from Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
I was
That
the only
was
one who
crazy.
picked the Miami Dolphins to rebound against the Patriots.
Bro, they
that shouldn't have
they
happened.
barely won.
Yeah.
And I was the only one that picked the Broncos to beat the Raiders.
Man.
So, but Caleb picked the Cardinals to beat the 49ers. He was the only one who picked that. So,
Adán sided with me, remember?
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did
I
Changed his
change.
pick.
Did I pick the
you
Cardinals?
did.
Yeah, you
I
did.
did
You
pick the
switched
Cardinals.
you
Yeah,
switched
yeah.
your pick.
For your
Because-
grandpa.
because for my grandpa.
For your
yeah.
grandpa.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Anniversary.
Yes. Grandpa differential, man.
Yeah.
You both got lucky.
Nope. Grandpa differential.
None of us picked the New York Giants to beat Seattle.
Bro,
How would you
yeah,
pick? How would you
no
pick that when they're down their best player?
I know.
I don't even know.
None of us picked the Colts. Right. None of us picked the Jaguars. That's what I'm trying to say.
Dude, it's getting unpredictable to who's gonna win, who's not.
Dude,
know.
Joe Flacco
So
literally threw for 400 yards,
Yeah.
and they still
They
lost.
still lost. I mean, the Colts must be bad if they can't even use the magic of Joe Flacco to win a game.
Dude, their defense is horrible.
It is. It is. And they didn't have Jonathan Taylor, but Trey Sermon had a nice game for them.
Dude, Joe Flacco had like a 12-yard scramble. That was awesome.
I'm telling you, man, there are teams that should have gone for Joe Flacco that,
I know.
that didn't. So that Ravens-Bengals game was the game of the week.
Oh my god,
Oh
that's
my
the game
gosh,
of the
it
year, dude.
was so that was
I'm
such a
the
great
only
game.
one that picked the Bengals, and I thought I was going to get it.
Dude, I had
You almost
jumped out of
did.
my seat.
You almost had it.
I know.
I was doing backflips in my dorm. Literally.
That's not literally. Not
No,
literally.
literally, I did a backflip.
Wow. Dang.
Kidding.
They
I
played
didn't do a
from
backflip.
He's just lying for the sake of it.
No.
None of us picked the Saints. Everyone picked Kansas City.
Yeah.
That
Can't
proved
beat
to be
the Reds.
wise.
Yeah.
I like the big defensive lineman though with the interception, and he takes it out.
Man, that's a dude.
that was so much fun.
I love that.
Kevin Harlan on the radio call was calling it a thick six.
A thick
Thick
six.
six is
Thick-
crazy.
thick
Thick picks. I think it was thick picks.
thick pick or something. But
That's great.
It was good. So, yeah.
What is Kansas City's record right now?
They're
5-0.
undefeated, 5-0.
5-0. They
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like they won every single
they
one.
they and the Vikings are the only undefeated teams.
Oh, yeah, no
right.
Everyone's saying they're getting bailed out though, so it's not really a
Yeah, the
a
referees,
definite 5-0.
Yeah, the referees have definitely been pro Kansas City. So, are we sick of seeing Taylor Swift yet?
Yes.
Yes.
I think football fans are like, just please stop.
Yes.
I don't
please.
think it's not a problem with her. It's a problem with their coverage of her.
Right.
It's like Bronny. Like
Yeah.
I don't have nothing against him, but I do have something against Breacher Report, like making 5 posts about him, like making a layup.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude,
Exactly.
if the Chiefs have Taylor Swift, then the Eagles need Beyonce or Lady Gaga, whoever.
Well,
I don't know about Beyonce right
I don't know
now.
about Beyonce.
Beyonce may not be the most desirable as far as
Yeah.
reputation goes right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chalk Beyonce for now. No.
So, but I get your point. I see what you're saying. They need someone.
Pick up Megan Fox. There you go. You got
Yep,
it.
Megan Fox.
I'll pass.
What? Did you just say go pass on? You know what? I'm not gonna get into that right now. I'm not. I won't do it. You got it.
Is there a reason for the pass?
No, sir. I'm just not a big fan of Megan Fox. So.
Did you watch Transformers, buddy?
Did you watch Transformers?
As a matter of fact, I did.
And you're still gonna pass on Megan Fox?
Hard pass.
What?
I might need to walk out.
Nah,
I might have
yeah.
to walk out. I might just have to
Chalk it.
leave.
Chalk it.
Adán's-
Rage bait.
Adán's-
Rage
Chalk
bait.
it.
Adán's earphones literally flew off.
I like.
Cause did you just hear what he said? He passed on
But no, it's not-
Transformers Megan Fox.
Not even like just pass. It's not like okay,
Hard
I'll pass.
pass.
It's hard pass. It's like that's insane. That's yeah.
Yeah. Just. Yep.
All right. Well,
Move on.
Moving on.
This is not football.
I'm cracking up. All right, our fantasy football results from this week, and man, it's kind of a rough week for my squad. Unfortunately, as we look at the at the Wildcats Media Podcast scoreboard. I lost to Meatballs, 126-101. And the big difference in the game was the fact that he had Lamar Jackson.
MVP.
See,
hey, look, Lamar's in the run for MVP. If he goes back-to-back and gets a Super Bowl, this can be like one of those comparisons that Seth makes. He might be better than Tom Brady.
wow.
No, that's insane, too.
If he wins back-to-back MVPs and a Super Bowl MVP and a ring, think about it.
I only got one thing to say on that. Hard pass.
Hard pass.
No,
hard
bro.
pass. Hard pass.
All right.
7 rings.
So Danny
Siete.
Cobb pulls out the win over Christian McDaddy, 111-106. Congratulations for you on the win.
I got lucky, though.
Why'd you get lucky?
Because, dude, all my players were done playing. And then Monday, he had Olave, Kelsey, and Shaheed playing.
Yeah.
And Olave just did horrible. If he would have done any better, I would have lost.
Oh, yeah, he only had 3 points.
So did Deebo Samuel, though. Dude, Deebo Samuel's
So that
terrible.
was a push. That was a
Yeah,
push.
I got really lucky.
DJ Moore was your big star.
I know, man. Finally, he locked it in.
He did. Caleb Williams actually had a good game for once. All right, Seth, man, you're having a tough year so far. Drops to 0-4 with the 115-104 loss to Grant Lasier's team. So, Seth, you might have to fire your coach.
He is his own coach.
I'll fire myself.
That's crazy.
Wow. So that's a tough one for you.
Oh, you started Romeo Dubes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Dobbs got suspended.
Yeah,
oh,
he didn't miss
man.
practice. Skipping practice.
Hey, you know why he has Romeo Dobbs?
Why?
Because he accepted a trade from me. I traded Romeo Dobbs for Jaden Reed.
Oh. Okay.
We said that was a scam the moment that the trade happened.
LGM,
Wow.
W scam. Don't scam people, by the way.
Beware of Danny.
Beware of Danny.
I
He's
don't
the real
see-
fantasy villain.
And you know which
Facts.
team is kind of all of a sudden the juggernaut in our league?
Old Republic.
Old Republic.
Not all of a sudden. I was always a juggernaut.
No,
I just
you were
had-
not.
I just didn't have I had a different name. The Republic name those days.
You see, I might would have had a chance if I had paid attention and got a running back. I just didn't draft one. I didn't get one.
No, you
I
have
didn't
3
have
running
one.
backs.
I was
They're all
lacking an
injured.
entire position.
Yeah, you're just in an unfortunate position, really.
You might want to cut Lad McConkey, and no, he shouldn't. He just had a bye, but drop that Saints defense. Why do you have him sitting on your bench? Sign a running back. Yeah, so you lost. Well, I don't know. No, one running back would have made a difference, but dude, Jamar Chase went off.
I know.
Dude, 41 points?
Yeah,
I'm messing my mic there, but 41 points is insane.
yeah, that's
And then Kyler Murray, I didn't even pick that team for their sake. I picked him for the grandpa, but like still 24 points, man.
and you had a bunch of your guys on bye week too, so able to get the win. So he is 5-0, so looking good so far for sure. What are you?
You're 1-3.
1 and
Yeah.
3.
Me and Adán are the only undefeated teams. I just don't have 5 wins because I had a bye.
Wow. So anyway, we'll see what happens this week, which brings us to this week and time for us to make our weekly picks, which goodness. We'll see how this week goes. It is impossible to pick the National Football League right now. I'm sorry. It just is.
It's
I
bad.
mean, let's start with the Thursday game. 49ers Seahawks. Now, 2 weeks ago, I probably would have said, well, this is a pretty easy one. Should be the 49ers, but I don't know.
The
I don't know
40
how you pick this game.
The 49ers have been playing horrible. You telling me Deebo Samuel dropped 3 fantasy points?
Wow.
Like I
Didn't play him like a running back.
you can't make that up, man. He was like one of the most dominant receivers a couple years ago. Maybe even like a year or 2 ago. And he just can't do anything this year.
Wonder why. What do you think's happening?
I really don't know because I haven't watched a lot of Niners games, so I'm not 100% sure how they're running their offense because I don't even think Brandon Ayuk is doing like insane. I think he's having like mediocre games, so I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because their best receiver been looking like Jennings lately.
Yeah.
Like the best
But
one.
not last week. Last
Well,
week
yeah.
he
Yeah,
didn't.
I don't know. Their offense is just weird.
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
confused what they're doing this year, but very inconsistent team.
For sure. So who do you like in this game?
I'm going. I feel like every time I pick the Niners, like especially recently, they've lost
Yeah.
by like a point or like a field goal.
Yep.
I'm gonna go Seahawks this week.
Okay.
See, like I feel like I don't like either of these teams' chances to win because the Seahawks just lost to the Giants.
Right.
But the 49ers only lost to the Cardinals by 1 point, and that's a point. So I think I'm going to go with the 49ers on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on the same page as Mr. Al because a week ago I would have said the 49ers could win, and they just lost to the Cardinals. So I don't know how I feel about either of these teams' chances, but I think I'm gonna say the Seahawks.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Seahawks because I'm not too high on 49ers. Really either team, but I'll go with the Seahawks.
Caleb, Seahawks or a 49er?
Seahawks sounds cooler than a number, so I'm going to Seahawks.
There you go.
Always comes up with the logic to make his picks. I'm going to go 49ers. I just think they have to win this game.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they're 2-3.
Don and I are going 49ers. All right, Jags at Bears. Here again is one of those games where you're like, well, the Bears probably should win, but you forget that the Jaguars actually have a pretty good quarterback, and maybe their offense is starting to come around now.
Hey, they're what's his name? Robinson Jr. or whatever on the Jags. Isn't that his name? Or
Talking about Brian Thomas?
Brian Thomas, my
Yeah,
bad.
from LSU.
I forgot he's from LSU.
Yeah.
Dude, LSU's wide receiver U. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
He is.
He went off. He had like 170
Yep.
receiving yards.
Yep. And Tank Dell, I mean, not Tank Dell,
Tank Dell is on.
Gigsby.
Tank
Bigsby.
Oh,
Bigsby.
yeah.
Starting to run pretty well, too. So, I don't know.
The Bears looked good last week though.
They did look good.
Yeah.
They did look good.
Yeah, they did really good.
It seems like hopefully Caleb Williams figuring it out, but
But like we say in Wisconsin, the Bears still suck.
Which is crazy you say that because I'm going Bears this week.
All right.
I think I will too for the family, for the culture.
I second that. I think the Bears have a good chance against the Jaguars.
Okay.
This game gonna be weird because they're playing in London. If I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
mistaken.
right.
Oh,
So, yeah.
who's gonna have worse jet lag? That's the real question.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go Jaguars.
I don't think that's a bad pick at all.
Yeah, I think it's 50-50 this
Yeah.
game.
Caleb, Jaguars, Bears.
This game is basically the Jungle Book because you have a bear and a jaguar, like Blue and Bagheera.
Didn't Blue
Bagheera was a panther.
Same thing. Same
No.
thing. Big cat. Same thing.
Wait, was he really?
Yeah.
Bagheera was a panther.
Wait. Oh. Sheesh. Oh, I'm not paying attention.
He was. I thought it was a panther. His big black cat.
That's a panther.
That's not what a panther is.
That's a panther.
Oh. Anyways, everybody likes Blue better, so I'm going with the Bears.
All right. Wow. Thank you, Mowgli.
I'm sorry, that was good.
I'm going to go Jags in this one because I can't pick the Bears. Another tough game to pick. Which Buccaneers team shows up? Which Saints team shows up?
That's the real question.
Man, even though the Bucks are losing, they still look like a good team. I feel like the Saints have kind of slacked off since week 1 and 2.
Man, we had them top 5.
Especially offensively. Like, they have not been scoring like they were. And this Bucks team's scoring at least 30-plus every week.
It's true.
So I think I'm taking the Buccaneers on this one.
Okay.
For me, this feels like a game that the Saints need to win.
Yeah.
And if it's a shootout, I mean, you probably want the Buccaneers, but I don't care. Saints.
All right. Homer.
Before last Thursday, I would have easily said that the Buccaneers would destroy the Saints, but I don't know. After what went down Thursday, it's kind of making my faith just a little shaky. But I'm gonna still go strong. I'm gonna say the Bucks.
All right.
I'm gonna go with the Bucks because they done beat some pretty good teams like the Commanders and the Lions. Then they killed the Eagles, so I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers.
Pretty good logic there. Caleb, do you go with a Pirate or a Saint?
Well, last time me and Adán sided on a team, we won, so I'm going with the Saints.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. That could be the magic formula, but I'm going to go Tampa as well.
Yes.
So
Formula is there.
this could be the game of the week.
This is game of the
I
week
can't
or
pick
game of the
this.
year.
We have
I can't pick this one.
Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders against Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
You guys know I can't go against my Ravens.
This is a regional rivalry,
This
too.
is a regional
Look,
rivalry.
you guys know I can't go against the Ravens. We already know what I'm picking. I don't care. Ravens till I die, baby.
Yeah, my last 3 picks have all been, or my last 2 picks were all for family, because So I think I'm gonna just continue it and go Washington.
Yes.
Not because I don't think. I think overall the Ravens are a better team, but I really like the explosiveness of Washington. So I think that's like it's gonna be a good game. So I'm
When's the
gonna
last time somebody said that?
I know, right? That's crazy.
When RG3 was on the team?
Even then.
For
I
like
don't know.
that month.
Yeah, for like his rookie year, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of ironic because I'm wearing a purple shirt right now. And as a joke, I was going to say the Commanders were going to win just to make Danny mad. But I like the Ravens. I like Zay Flowers. Fantasy League. But I like the Ravens because they did that was a great game they played against the Bengals. So I'm gonna go Ravens.
It was more like sloppy and luck and skill. It was like we kind of got bailed out. Like, to be honest, the only reason we won is because their field goal holder just like didn't catch the ball correctly.
Can we make a new law in America that Kevin Harlan should call every football game?
Yes.
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 He is
Yes.
absolutely the best.
Yes.
When Lamar had that scramble and
When
then
he
threw
stiff armed
gosh, how-
Hubbard.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was the best player of the year.
Dude,
That
was
is
so
that is
sick.
like play of the year.
And then Likely got up there. Oh man. Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have an Isaiah Likely sighting.
I know.
Was that a touchdown as well?
Yes.
Man, that
He got up over 2 defenders and caught it, bro. That was sick.
Yeah.
We love, dude. Our 3 tight ends are so good.
Yeah.
Although Mark Andrews hasn't been like present this year,
Yeah.
we have 3 really good tight ends.
He made a big play Sunday though.
He did. He did. He made 2 really good catches. He's just not tight end 1 right now. It's
Yeah.
Likely.
Getting to that age.
Yeah.
But no question, Ravens.
All right. Caleb, do you go Ravens? Do you go Commanders?
This was hard because I can't think of a relation for these two.
That's all he
But
been
I like
thinking
purple,
about.
so I'm going Ravens.
Nice.
All right, Ravens.
purple difference.
I'm gonna go with the Don on this one. I think the Commanders are gonna rise up.
Okay.
Plus, Jaden is my fantasy QB, so I need him to have a big game.
Bet.
Do I go him or Jordan Love this week?
Wait, who's your fantasy QB?
CJ Stroud.
Okay.
Yeah, that's solid.
Yeah.
I'm playing Danny next week.
So I have to decide: do I go Jaden Daniels or do I go Jordan Love? It's a tough one this week because Jordan Love takes on the Cardinals at home at Lambeau. So
Man. This is the only game I couldn't decide on yet.
Ooh.
it's
Cause
a tough one. Another tough one.
it's
Yeah.
like, you know, what Kyler Murray are we gonna get this week? Are we getting Call of Duty playing Kyler Murray or football Kyler Murray? Like I
think
keep saying
after-
every week.
Do you think after a win he goes and plays Call of Duty? Or do you think that's the
Dude, I think that's what he
Definitely.
does. It's like they're gonna have a record, right, where it's like they're like neutral, because he picks, depending on if he wins or not, he plays Call of Duty or he just plays football.
Yeah.
And I think after when he's like, I have time to play COD, and then he comes back and he only, he doesn't do anything.
Man.
You know what? I'm going the pack. I'm going pack. Back in the pack.
I didn't mean to convince you against.
No, it's not convincing. I just want to go with the Packers because of Mr. Al and my friend James.
All right.
Real.
Appreciate the sentiment.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go with the Cardinals though because Kyler Murray is my fantasy quarterback, and I'm gonna be a Kyler Murray believer, even though he's proven me wrong multiple times.
Do you even know what college he went to?
No.
What?
L fan.
I'm not gonna act like I know things.
L fan.
Wow. Wow.
He went to Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Boomer Sooner.
Nice. Nice. Awesome. Okay.
Now you know.
Good. Thanks for the knowledge, guys.
Dude, I can't go against my old team. I'm gonna go with the Packers.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Packers too.
Oh, this week is gonna be so rough because
I know.
for me, if I get mine wrong, it's gonna be bad.
Caleb, Packers, Cardinals.
Well, it seems like I've gone with the Cardinals almost every time now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I might as well go with the Cardinals.
Okay. Well, you already know I'm going Packers.
Yes, sir.
Will Xavier McKinney get another interception? He's got interceptions in every game so far.
Does he actually?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Kyler Murray.
Yep.
Dude, Kyler Murray's gonna scramble for about, like 70 yards, have like 200 yards thrown and like a pick.
Quay Walker's taking him down.
And no touchdowns.
All right.
Have like one.
Colts, Titans.
Flacco. That's all I gotta say.
Flacco.
But it's
Flacco.
possible that Richardson will be back this week.
Bro, if
Dude,
they start Richardson over Joe Flacco, I will crash out publicly.
Richardson needs
Publicly.
just to sit down on the bench and let Joe Flacco do all the work.
No, like actually.
Just sit back.
Caleb, you going Colts or Titans?
Titans.
Why he sigh like that? Just
All
to give a basic answer.
I was expecting like some deep
Yeah,
philosophical
me too.
thought.
After he sighed, he said,
Titans.
Titans. That's what he did.
I'll go Colts. Texans, Patriots.
Texans.
I'll make this easy. Is anyone picking the Patriots here?
Not a chance.
Nobody.
Not even if you paid me $1 million.
That's crazy. Nah, I would change my my pick for $1 million.
Change my favorite team to the Patriots for $1 million.
Game.
If the Patriots somehow beat the Texans, then I will.
Jacoby Brisket doesn't have
I will
it in
cut
him.
up my Rob Gronkowski jersey.
He'll go on a date.
Don't do
with-
that. Just shave your head.
If the Patriots beat the Texans, he'll go on a date with Megan Fox.
Yes.
Who is gonna want to go on a date with a guy like me?
Megan Fox, if you get your prediction, or if the Patriots win.
Caleb, Texans or Patriots?
Well, I suffered for not picking the Texans last week, so I'll go Texans.
Good.
So we all picked the Texans. Okay. Browns, Eagles. Is there anyone that's picking the Browns?
No, dude, they're so bad. They are so bad.
I'm so sad by this, but I just can't. They're terrible.
I've tried to pick them for like 2 weeks. They're horrible.
2 words, 3 syllables. Easy dub.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie. Jameis Winston, or not Jameis Winston. What is his?
Bro, what are you yapping about this week?
Their quarterback.
Joe Mixon.
Watson.
Huh?
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson.
How do you get...
Leave me alone. I can't.
Jameis is the backup.
Oh, he is the backup there.
Okay, I wasn't that far off. Okay, but either way, their quarterback situation is terrible. I don't, dude.
It's still
Fire-
a stupid name.
Huh?
It makes me think one of them had a stain on their shorts, and that's why they got the name.
I mean, after looking at their record, they probably do.
They are a stain. They are the
do you mean
stain.
that?
They are the stain on the shorts. Like, holy. They are the brown. Gosh.
So everyone's going Eagles. Okay, Chargers, Broncos. Chargers coming off the bye week. Broncos coming off a win over the Raiders.
Man.
I
In Bo we trust.
I liked how Bo Nix looked last week. I really did.
And he also
And
Sean Payton.
I think he's a good quarterback. He just needs to get his time in the league and kind of start getting comfortable. I do think he could be a really good quarterback. I'm going to go Broncos this week, which is a little weird because, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people think the Chargers might win this one, especially after a bye, after resting and then watching the games, seeing how they played. But I think the Broncos look good.
I think I'm also going to go with the Broncos on this one. I like how the Broncos are looking. I mean, I like how Bo Nix yelled at Sean Payton, and I can appreciate a quarterback who can stand up to his coach.
I feel like if every time I choose the Chargers, they lose. And besides, but the Broncos are looking to be a pretty good team this year. And Bo Nix screaming at Sean Payton was pretty funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Broncos as well because they're actually on the 3-game win streak right now.
Mm-hmm.
And the first 2 games that they lost, they only lost by a possession. So I'm gonna go with the Broncos. They look good.
Broncos have a cooler logo.
They need to keep the retro uniforms. By
They
the way.
really
Yeah, those
do.
look
Those are
good.
so sick.
Yeah.
So are the Texans jerseys. Did you see the Texans jerseys?
Yeah,
With like the like really
those-
cool blue and like
Yeah.
red. Oh, they're so
That
fire.
might be the best uniforms. In
Yeah,
the
those are
NFL.
those are so
They're
fire.
fire.
Yeah, look them up. Look them up after
The
this.
Dolphins need to use their 70s uniforms that
Mhm.
they roll out once or twice a year. Those are the best. Those are the
Have
best.
Seahawks wore those throwback ones yet?
Yeah, I think so.
Did they, yeah,
I
I,
like
think they
those
did
too.
earlier in the
It
week.
was like 2 weeks ago, I think.
What happened to the Steelers Bumblebee uniforms?
Oh, dude, I missed the Bumblebee uniforms. Those were so cool to me.
People say they were ugly, but I liked them.
Yeah.
I used to use them in Madden all the time.
This may be just me talking, but the Patriots old logo with the Patriots hiking the
Yeah,
football,
that's
it feels like something you would see on a beer can.
What? I mean, the NFL is
Like an
sponsored by
old-
like
old beer
Coors,
can.
isn't it?
That was
Coors?
cool.
Is it Coors?
That was a cool logo.
Something.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll go Broncos because I still don't know about the health of Justin Herbert. Okay, this would have been a great matchup in 1978. The Steelers and Raiders. In fact, you look at the Steelers, they're playing in back-to-back weeks. They're nemesis teams of the 70s, the Cowboys
Yeah.
and the Raiders. So,
Hey man, they lost by 3 against the Cowboys, who are a much better team than the Raiders. I'm gonna have to go Steelers.
I'm also gonna go Steelers, but I think the Raiders are bad. I mean, they lost to the Panthers, 36-22.
yeah.
Even
But that
after you
doesn't
played the
mean
music,
anything.
like even after you played the music, like they still lost. So it's
I
like,
know.
But they beat the Ravens, so does it really mean that much?
The autumn win is a Raider.
yeah. Well, they can blow somewhere else because I think Steelers got it.
I feel like if I say the Raiders, they're gonna lose because I remember I've picked them in the past and they have lost, and so I don't know. I'm gonna make it interesting. I'm gonna say the Steelers.
I'm gonna go with the Steelers too.
Caleb.
You made me think of that song again. Raiders.
Okay.
If he gets this right, I'm crashing out.
Yeah.
I feel like,
Because I'm going Steelers too.
dude, I can't.
I just feel like the Raiders are in
If they're,
disarray.
dude, please.
Mr. Al called like 2 upsets last week. So, you know.
Well,
3.
3, yeah.
3. All right, Falcons, Panthers.
dude, the Falcons. Man, I said at the beginning of the season, man, the Falcons are a playoff team, and it's looking like they are. Hey,
You did. That was
Hey.
a hot take.
hey, hot take, looking good, man. Ain't nobody believing my take, but it's okay.
Kirk Cousins.
Hey,
Kirk Cousins.
I'm actually picking up Kirk Cousins for Justin Herbert.
Good move.
Yeah.
Got
Because
Drake
I was
London.
gonna get Sam Darnold, and then he got picked up, and then he hasn't really been throwing like he
No.
was, and so I was like, all right, let me just pick up Kirk because Justin Herbert's not playing good either.
Right.
But you know, let me cut the yap, and I'm going Falcons.
Yeah, I think Falcons is the better team here. I'll also go Falcons. But I do think the Panthers aren't terrible. I don't think it's like the worst thing. Like I think this might be
No, they're better.
a better game.
Yeah.
This hurts me to say it, but I gotta go the Falcons.
Okay.
Yeah, Falcons by a landslide.
Whoa.
So okay.
All right, Caleb. This is a Panther is a real Panther here.
Okay. Then a Panther would eat a Falcon. So, Panther.
Nice.
Okay. I think this would be a closer game than people think, but I'm going to go Falcons too. Lions at Cowboys. This should be actually a pretty good matchup.
The Lions, dude, the last game they played, Jared Goff threw 18 for 18. That's an insane stat line.
Efficient.
Very efficient. And then they got like Amon-Ra, they got Sam Laporta. They got all those offensive weapons, man. And then the defense, they have Aiden Hutchinson, who's probably defensive player of the year so far. He has, I don't know how many sacks he has in the season, but I know it's almost double digits. I got to go Lions.
All right. Detroit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Lions as well.
Yeah, Lions.
Lions.
Amon-Ra is kind of insane.
Dude, Amon-Ra is so good, bro.
I mean mentally.
Caleb.
Yeah.
Cowboys or Lions?
We lost to a team that had a cowboy last week for their team.
Huh?
So, we're going to go with Lions.
Okay.
You talking about like
Are you?
LCU?
Yeah, are you talking about LCU football?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
I didn't know.
Oh. And yes. And I'm going to go Detroit. As
Oh wait,
well.
let's see.
So everyone went Detroit. 2 more games left. The Sunday night dog game is the Bengals Giants.
Man,
that's a real showstopper. That one.
if they're playing like they played against the Ravens, I gotta go Bengals.
The last 2 games, they looked great. Or at least look good. I don't know.
It's more like Jamar Chase and T. Higgins versus the Ravens, but you know.
Hey,
Chase, did you know Chase Brown ran a 4.3?
goodness.
40.
Wow.
If Joe
quick,
Burrow,
man.
if Joe Burrow puts in the same amount of effort as he did with the Ravens, then maybe he may have a chance. But I'm gonna say the Bengals.
Okay.
Just so we know, I am going Bengals.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the Bengals too.
They have to win, bro.
Yeah. I mean, even if they want to sniff playoffs, even though
Yeah.
it's not looking like it,
Yeah.
I mean, they need
Especially with the
they
conference being with the Ravens and the Steelers, they need to
Yeah.
win.
If the Bengals lose to the Giants, then they're basically a failure at life.
True.
Okay.
All right.
to win. True.
My instinct says a giant would kill a tiger, but at the same time, we don't know how big this tiger is.
Okay.
I don't think it's that big.
It's they're not big. They're not tigers. They're house.
Isn't it-
They're house cats.
Isn't a
Wow, that's
Bengal a smaller? Isn't it a Bengal like a house cat?
No.
No,
It's a form of tiger. It's a
giant.
Bengal.
Is it
it's
actually?
It's the biggest tiger.
But right now they're
Oh, it
playing
is?
like a bunch of
Yeah.
house
Okay.
cats.
It's the biggest tiger.
I'll go Cincy as well. So we all picked the Cincy. And then the last game is the Monday night game. Bills Jets. Jets firing their head coach today.
They did.
Yeah, they
Wow.
did. Tart Saleh is gone.
I mean,
Can we get Matt LaFleur?
I don't think so.
that would be crazy. That'd be a crazy
They need
reunion.
to fire Hackett, the offensive coordinator, too.
Yeah.
Got it. But will it help the Jets over? And the Bills, they've had a couple of pretty rough weeks.
I just, with the Jets, they haven't. I don't know. They're not looking good, and the Bills are. I mean, they've lost.
What's up with Breece Hall, by the way? He was like the number 2 pick in every fantasy football prognostication list. He's horrible.
I don't know what happened. I don't feel like. Maybe he gave up. Maybe he's done for the year. I just think the Bills are gonna win it, even though they lost the last 2 weeks. Look at who they lost to. The Texans are very. They have a lot of firepower. The Ravens, Derrick Henry ran all over them for almost 200 yards. But the Bills are still a strong team, and Josh Allen definitely wants a Super Bowl, so I think he's gonna play.
Okay.
Yeah, can't disagree with that. I'm gonna go Bills as well.
Dude, Uncle Aaron has not been playing the best this year. 2 weeks ago, he lost to the Broncos, which was a total snooze fest. And last Sunday, he lost to the Vikings, which I already knew he was going to lose to. But still, if he somehow pulls in and locks in a victory against Josh Allen, then I will be surprised. But I'm going to say the Jets.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm gonna say the Bills.
Caleb, Jets or Bills?
I like underdogs, and I think I'm going to side with Seth here. I'm going with the Jets.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going Bills. All right, so those are all of our picks for the week. Before we go, a couple notes. Major League Baseball playoffs continue this week. In the American League, it's the Tigers and the Guardians, and also the Royals against the Yankees. In the National League, it's Padres, Dodgers, Mets, Phillies, and all 4 of those series are tied at 1 game apiece. That has never happened before. So,
Wow.
yeah, these are best of 5 series that all shift. Games. Next 2 games will be in Detroit, Kansas City, San Diego, and New York for the Mets. So, should be interesting. NBA preseason got underway. Regular season starts on Tuesday, October 22nd. That is 2 weeks
go.
from today.
Dang. We're going to have to pick NBA matchups and NFL matchups.
Lakers in 4.
I like
Wow, that is insane.
No.
It's not insane. It's just.
Danny's already excited to read more about Bronny.
No. I'm excited for this OKC team. Like, I watched the preseason highlights. They look good, man.
But tonight, the Heat plays the Hornets.
We have some breaking news.
What's the breaking news?
What's that?
Drake May is going to start for the Patriots this week.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
I'm excited for that, actually.
stay with Texans.
Yeah.
Jacoby Brisket's horrible.
I'm not changing my
Jacoby
I'm not
Brissett.
changing my pick.
No. All right.
No, sir.
All right.
Brady couldn't change.
All right.
Tom Brady couldn't change your pick. Prime Tom Brady.
Patriots, no.
Okay.
All right. Any final words, gentlemen?
Still roll tide.
I just want to say that I'm proud of Joe Flacco. I really am. I really am.
You always will be.
He's showing that he's still able to be in this league.
Yes.
Tonight is a preseason game for the Miami Heat against the Hornets. All I can say is, go Heat.
He loves the heat.
I don't.
Follow me at Righteous21 on Twitch.
Okay, that's crazy.
That's all I got.
If you're gonna follow him, at least follow me too at Giraffe Sensei.
Dean Manuels was in my stream when we were playing our game.
and he wasn't in mine. He don't like me, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hey Dean, if you hear this, please join my streams too.
Ha.
You gotta show
Wait,
love everywhere.
what's your handle again?
Giraffe Sensei.
Giraffe Sensei.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a reason for that?
Do you want me to tell the story?
Sure. Tell the story.
All right. So
We've got time.
me, my dad, my sister in the mall, and my dad puts up like this signal, right? He goes like this, and he's like, you know how people greet each other like that? And I was like, yeah. And then my sister's like, I think that means giraffe in sign language. And so he's like, so people go around saying giraffe homie to each other. And my name was Giraffe Homie before I changed it. So, and then I changed it to Giraffe Sensei. So like the giraffe, what am I trying? It stuck, but like the second part of it, like changed.
Gotcha.
So
Giraffe
like
for his
everything,
dad.
so like it's like an inside joke with my dad and my sister, and then also giraffes are cool, and I feel like they're an animal that people don't talk about a lot, so it's different.
They don't get enough love.
You're really
yeah.
sticking your neck out with that statement.
So that's the end of our podcast.
And well, also people ask me if I neck the competition for esports, so you know everything's like giraffe related.
Oh my
The
god.
long necked, stretchy horse.
Every time I think of a giraffe, I think of that one video with a helicopter flying over and it says it's a giraffe.
So yeah, everything's themed.
I hope you know
Giraffe.
that, like in the '50s, necking had a different connotation.
I mean, yeah.
Look, it's not.
Watch
alright.
Happy Days, you'll figure it out.
Look,
okay.
no, that's not.
I'm okay.
Chalk it. Chalk the statement, bro.
Chalk giraffe.
I was just saying it
Take
was
off
a
the giraffe. He's
look.
just sensei now.
Giraffe
It was a comment on Twitch.
I
That's all
thought
I'm
maybe
saying.
you liked Toys R Us when you were a kid.
No,
So,
no, it's an
Real.
inside joke.
all right. Well, for the Giraffe Sensei, Danny Cobb.
Yeah.
For Adán Wright, what's your handle?
Righteous.
Righteous 21.
Yep.
Yeah.
Righteous 21.
What's the 21 represent?
It's just something my dad did. I have no idea what it came from, but like,
Okay.
and I don't know. That's just his
All right. Do we have a nickname for Seth?
fantasy villain.
Yeah, fantasy villain.
Probably the worst fantasy GM of all time.
Oh, no. Not of all time.
Oh, he is throwing
Not
some
of
big time
all
shade at
time.
you.
Bro, that's what he gets for saying hard pass to Megan Fox, dude.
And stealing
And-
Zay
And
Flowers.
stealing Zay Flowers. I told you I'd make him cry this year. You thought I was playing?
No, this is where the tears come. No.
You thought I was playing? Hey, hey,
Come on, Seth. Shake back.
there's no shaking back for him.
Oh, no.
All right. Does Brennan May have a nickname?
Just Brennan.
Just Brennan.
BMJ.
Nice.
BMJ.
I like that.
BMJ. Caleb. What's our nickname for Caleb? Do you have a nickname?
I don't really have a nickname.
I know, like, last year they used to call him Morty, like from Rick and Morty.
I remember that one, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Morty. I forgot. That's
Morty.
I still don't get it. I don't know if I look like Morty.
You look like
If
Morty
you take the
from Rick and
glasses
Morty,
off
yes.
and comb your hair, then maybe.
You give us like an OG's, like, yeah.
Have you ever looked up Morty?
Oh my gosh, Rick, what are we doing?
a pretty good impersonation.
I'm great at voices.
All right. And for me, the professor, Al Quartermont. No nickname needed. Just Mr. Alice.
J.O.S.U. Yeet!
What?
All right.
All right. We are ready for our fall break, aren't we?
Yeah.
No, I kind of, well, the only reason I'm ready is because, like, my core classes, but, like, this stuff is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I
We
mean?
won't have this class Thursday. So
No.
we'll have to be back next Tuesday
Yep.
I guess.
Yep.
with another award-winning Wildcats Media Sports podcast.
Yes.
All right, guys, enjoy your break. Brandon, have a good trip to Houston. Was it
Stafford.
Houston.
Stafford.
Well, Stafford, yeah.
Yeah, near Houston. Have a good trip down there and bring back a win. We need it for the Wildcats.
Yes, we do.
All right, everyone, have a great week. We'll talk with you a week from today here on the Wildcats Media Sports Podcast. Back to the music.
You're listening to KZLC 95.5 FM, the voice of Louisiana College.